Straight up the headlines. Curtain raiser event for Manipur Sangai Festival 2022 held at Kangla Western Gate. CM Biren flags off Sangai Run. Health Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan launches State Tale Mana Cell. Eight dead bodies found till so far in a stone quarry collapsed in South Mizoram. PM Modi addresses first working session of G20 on food and energy security at G20 summit in Bali. And Bunty Chongtham wins gold medal in women's single tennis. Good afternoon. You're watching the 12:30 p.m. ELITETV English News. This is Jianthuiliu Kahmei reporting the top stories and latest news at this hour. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now, the news in detail. As part of the upcoming Manipur Sangai Festival 2022, which will begin from 27th November, a curtain raiser event was held today at Kangla Western Gate, Imphal. At event witnessed the presence of Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, Agriculture, Power, Environmental and Climate Change, Science and Technology Minister D.H. Bishwajit Singh, Mahut RD and PR Minister Y. Khemchan, PWD Yas Minister Govindas Konthojam, Textiles, Commerce and Industries Corporation Minister Nemcha Kipgen, Water Resource, Relief and Disaster Management Minister Awangbo Niumai, Horticulture and Soil Conservation, Tribal Affairs and Hills Minister Ledpao Hokip, Social Welfare, Fisheries, Employment and Entrepreneurship Minister Haikam Dingo Singh, Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Transport Minister Kasim Vashum and Tourism Corporation of Manipur Limited Chairman Karam Shyam as the main dignitaries. Pung Cholom, blowing of conch and Pena invocation, release of balloons to mark the opening of the curtain raiser events, flagging off of Sangai Run, cultural shows and meeting with the star, dancing drama performed by Rhythms of Manipur and Garden of Unity dance of different communities, were the main highlight of the curtain raiser event. The similar event was also held at Mao Gate under Sinapti district. As part of the event, Chief Minister N. Biren also flagged off Sangai Run 2022.
Permanent structure ni ada same ibu mayam se. Adum lagi orang ni koi sahi ki sarga tau bulu toro idam ni. Andak sari sina adum. Terakhir sadan terukanda. Permanent ko ina dito later kita bud same abani sa. Anna angat ko nungai ba games yaw ko ni MMA mixed martial art. Adagi buwari da mukta thok triba han bo ikado riba akoi ki ipai puna sanar ma sabol kangse polo nate ko sabol kangse akoi ki sigi manung kangse bungon khangnaram ba dum ba kangla ki manung sida koi sabol kangse tarik tarang ni pan dagi horga Pangkokani, tim tara marina serugani. Anda ke kumai sih atau kimari fajaba. Kumai sih festival sih tim jo festival of one nation. Anak kata ke punsun bagi orang gumba festival tu ni punya tim sih. Aku ki culture, aku ki civilization, aku ki decency. Taksi kasih leba samaj mana hai ba, lamsar bebar fajaba samaj mana hai ba, luna na leba state mana hai ba. lamchat mikau biram phajaba dugumba jati amani haibdo ikoi utpa matamni atukaran tawba yaringa yawganaba gari kan thoba speed limit to the hena thobi danaba mayamda apil tawjari akoi kumai ni harau kumai ni nungai ranne na khara takse jasa laga tawraga di madu akoi police ju je smart way rabni kada kada loi phara bani na ba adu subha nimbi kumai manung ni ko I wish you all the best and a grand success of this Shanghai Festival. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Moving on, Health Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan Singh yesterday launched the state-style Manas, a mental health assistance and networking across states cell at Dr. Kamal Hall, Reams, Lamphilpat as part of the National Dale Mental Health Program. The program was attended by Dr. Sapam Ranjan, Health Services Director Dr. Khoirom Sashikumar Mangang, Reams Director Dr. L. Ranjit, National Health Mission Manipur Director Dr. Samojit Ningombam, and Reams Department of Psychiatry Professor R.K. Lenin as the main dignitaries. Speaking at the occasion, Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan noted that necessity of mental health care has been gaining momentum after the COVID-19 pandemic. He said awareness on mental health care has become highly necessary nowadays and opines the organizing awareness programs will help the public while opening of the Delhi Manas cell will provide real help in this regard. Minister S. Ranjan continued that digitization of health care service will help in streamlining and improving the health care service in the state. The fast-growing Delhi health care service has also made it possible for patients in far-flung areas to get easy access to health checkup and treatment, he noted. Mentioning about importance of raising awareness on mental health issues, the minister pointed out that in the context of Manipur, out of 100 people, only 20 people reach out to doctors to address mental health issues. Officials and staff of Medical Directorate and NHM, Manipur doctors and others also attended the function.
Many Manipur family, near and dear ones, Mangiba, Hausi Pokchan, Tankana, Labor Namdaba, in terms of economic downfall, like socially, Yamanungai Hidaba, Aduna Yana Scuba Mayami, Maraksida, that mental health, the importance of mental health. Siam Matuka. Otherwise, Yamna Anupama Habatare, 30 lakhs, approximately 30 lakhs population to just 30 psychiatric clinics. 30 psychiatric. I think CBC, even if they be at the higher level, even central level, through the Honorable Chief Minister, the psychiatric specialist, because we need it. Yana Dhaka report me, I think. If some of the initial initiations are CBC of the national level, is Honorable Union Minister, Mahaki level, we are seriously low.
At least 7 winger passenger service vehicles plying along National Highway 2 Imphal to Dimapur were damaged after being attacked by unknown miscreants. The incident occurred yesterday early morning around 4 a.m. at Dimapur Blue Hill Station, Golagat, where the miscreants began planted stones at the vehicles, claiming that the said area is not the parking place of the winger passengers service vehicles. No individual were reported injured. However, out of 7 wingers, 4 sustained damage badly from the stone attack. Meanwhile, all Manipur interstate winger and cruiser drivers and honest transporters Union General Secretary Thiam Standar strongly condemning the attack, said yesterday incident is not the first. In the past years, many of the drivers has been physically assaulted as well as attacked and damaging the passenger vehicles. The union have been bearing all this and running their service for the public till date. He said yesterday incident has caused fear psychosis to the winger passenger drivers to further continue their service. Therefore, Imphal to Dimapur winger service will stop servicing from yesterday till Wednesday, November 16, 2022, Thiam Standar continued.
Mari di soe mingin tukabire moina tukaiba mingin hoigi no entry gi matang da gi parking late habe matang da smana tukabire Dimapur da si liba winger driver khudimak ada winger khudimak sugumba torture me ama harassment me ama phange sugumba harassment phangdana ba akoi ngasi jung sanction mani ngasi ayuktagi akoi gari starting khatok sare na ngasi dagi hobjabani ado moiga aga yana matungda bus union ga Dimapur gi bus union ga yana ba di ngasi yana ba se moina commitment di pirai commitment pirak ta ga su Wednesday bo ta commitment pirak ta ga su ai boina yana ba laktri aduna maram oiraga akoi starting khatok pagi khongjang che Wednesday bo ti akoi starting khatok pe khongjang sanction jarani.
Also in the news, Manipuri Youth Front Assam has urged the Manipur government to pressurize Assam government for recognizing Manipuri language as one of the associate official languages of Assam state so that Manipuris living in the neighboring state also could get benefits like others. Speaking to media persons during a press meet held at Manipur Press Club yesterday, Manipuri Youth Front Assam advisor Siram Hirajit said that Assam is the state where Manipuri language and dialect is spoken vastly after Manipur, and the front has even launched different movements to protect the language. He further said that the front, along with other organizations, have been urging Assam government to recognize Manipuri as one of the associate official languages since 2020, but no positive action has been taken till date. He said though the Assam government accepts Manipuri settling in Assam state as indigenes, no benefit has been extended till date. Instead, suppressive tactics are being applied. Hirajit also said that a delegation team of Manipuri Youth Front Assam came to Manipur to meet Chief Minister N. Biren, but is unable to meet so far as the CM is too busy for the upcoming Manipur Sangai festival. However, a memorandum has been submitted seeking support from Manipur government to the movement being launched in Assam to recognize Manipuri as one of the associate official languages of Assam, he continued.
How's the problem lies here? Akoi graduation je akoi Manipuri na tambal where kanda Assam go mengi thabak thaba kanda akoi se kari lona interview thagado na sinya. Sige notice talk tingi mamang da koi English na compete to me interview yamba. Ado 2020 da 26 May da Assam gadget thorpe matung dadi akoi se interview thabam tana Bengali daga Assamese se compete to mathau tare. Asidante state government kaktente central government dejo. Hoji central ki UPSC exam da Manipuri ki 300 mark ki tongan me yaw ko. Hoy mete mayang ni adu ki central government ki UPSC exam na taga railway recruitment khangde any central government recruitment da Assam ki Manipuri amana interview thage har kandadi Assamese na taga Bengali na interview da compete tawta.
Langthabal AC MLA Karam Shyam yesterday inaugurated 4-day 4th Rajarshi Bhagyachandra Drama Festival organized jointly by JN Manipur Dance Academy and Theatre Mirror Imphal at the hall of the Academy. Speaking as chief guest of the function, MLA Karam Shyam said drama and theatre used to be the mirror of the society, but it is now losing its sheen, and with the changing times, its audience are also dropping at a significant rate. Therefore, Karam Shyam said efforts must be made to identify the shortcomings and further promote the field, including holding discussions, workshops and awareness for the sake of future generations. He said Maharaja Rajarshi Bhagyachandra was a pioneer who took Manipur's art and culture to the next level. Thus, we must inculcate his characteristics and work for the good of future generations, he conveyed. The inaugural function also witnessed the presence of 4th Rajarshi Bhagyachandra Drama Festival Director Padma Shri Waripa Napa and JN Manipur Dance Academy Director P. Bilash as the dignitaries, among others. As part of the function, the dignitaries released a souvenir. Later, Korifaba Artists Association presented its play, Fate of an Artist.
Tuiba Togo Wato Kudumak Adum Drama Mami Taba Pone. And the Hosik Naina Ningai Uiditi, Queen Angang wedding, Angang Hazipanam Saur Womuda, Dom Lekai Sangoya so woman labor drama, Dom Toramina say director Nazutambiva. Ian with the Siam Kane, yamna influential way hore ba narol sing yungo imung amagi family gi kaithar ba family gi saktam maram mokba naha amagi imung manungi saukalok gi saktam nungsi nungonda base toroga sumaduna samaj da piriba amang atom aya mama matamama dadi nainarami urami.
Asha worker Champanagar Jiribam organized the first Village Health Nutrition Day yesterday at Champanagar Primary School. The function was attended by Dibong Gram Panchayat ex-Pradhan R.K. Nobinsana Yol, Club Champanagar President N. Manikanta and ICDS Jiribam Supervisor C.H. Umila as the main dignitaries. During the function and in connection with Children's Day celebration, healthy baby weight competition was also held, categorizing from birth to 2 years and 2 years to 5 years, along with a poetry competition for children within 5 years. The winner prizes of the first, second and third of the competition held were also distributed during the function. Speaking at the function, Dibong Gram Panchayat ex-Pradhan R.K. Nobinsana appeals to get the nutritious food items for children distributed monthly by ASHA workers and added to stay healthy by eating healthy foods, otherwise we won't be able to perform nor carry out any work. Stay tuned, we'll be right back after a short break.
Hi, I'm Nargis Fakri and I'm coming to Manipur for the Manipur Sangai Festival to walk as a showstopper for Kumarjit Lasharam at his opening show of the Manipur Sangai Festival at Moreng, Kunao, which is organized by the Manipur government and Manipur Tourism Department on November 21st, 2022 to support the Sangai, the only brow-antlered deer found only in Manipur. Let's save this endangered species. Sangai deer.
American Oncology Institute AOI amadi Babina Specialty Hospital anigi makhada comprehensive cancer care ga loinana multi specialty service singi kudong sabasing pijari kudong sabasing adudi neurology, urology, internal medicine, general surgery, critical care ICU amadi palliative medicine.
Welcome you all to UNACO School Channel Imphal East, an exclusive co-educational residential school located on a sprawling 50 acres campus just 24 km away from Imphal city. The school will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. Academic session will begin on 1st April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Registration come admission open for 2023 and 24 session.
Welcome back. You're watching the 12:30 p.m. ELITETV English News. Now, 8 bodies have been found which was trapped after a stone quarry collapsed in South Mizoram's Nathial district, about 160 km from Aizawl yesterday. The incident occurred at around 3 p.m. when laborers of ABCI Infrastructure Private Limited were working in the quarry at Maudart village. Nathial, according to the Superintendent of Police Vineet Kumar, altogether 13 people were working at the place. While one worker managed to escape from the spot, the remaining 12 failed to do so and were trapped under the debris. Rescue operation is underway and no person has been rescued from the debris till 7:30 p.m. yesterday. Besides, a medical team also rushed to the spot soon after the incident. People familiar with the incident said that loose soil caved in from above while the laborers were breaking and collecting the stones at the quarry. The stone quarry is used by Anupam Bricks and Concrete Industry Infrastructure Private Limited for taking out construction works in Mizoram. Rescue operation is still undergoing. Till today morning, 8 dead bodies has been found. Out of death, 3 are only body parts. Identification is yet to be done. As of now, a total number 12 known missing workers are still missing. Northeast India region has witnessed an 80% decline in insurgency-related incidents since 2014 when the Narendra Modi-led government came to power at the center. According to the Ministry of Home Affairs, around 6,000 insurgents from different groups have surrendered in these years. In fact, years 2019 and 2020 witnessed the lowest number of insurgency incidents and casualties of civilians and security forces during the last 2 decades. The comparison to the year 2014, there has been a reduction of 80% in the incidence of insurgency in the year 2020, a document released by the Home Ministry says. During this period, the number of casualties in security forces decreased by 75% and civilian casualties decreased by 99%. While there were 824 incidents of violence in the Northeast in 2014, in which 212 innocent civilians were killed, it has reduced to 162 such incidents in 2020, in which only 3 civilians were killed. In the last 2 years, 4,900 militants have surrendered. Overall, a total of 6,000 militants have surrendered since 2014, the Home Ministry said. According to MHA data, a total of 824 insurgency-related incidents had taken place in the region in 2014, while the numbers of incidents have reduced to 574 in 2015, 484 in 2016, 308 in 2017, 252 in 2018, 223 in 2019, 163 in 2020. A total of 209 insurgency-related incidents had taken place in 2021, and it came down to 158 in 2022. From 2014 to 2022, a total of 587 extremists got killed in counter-insurgency operations, while 10,107 extremists were arrested by security forces and 128 security personnel have lost their lives during the period. The ministry data stated that during the period, security forces recovered 4,662 numbers of weapons from the extremists. Also in the news, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that India ensured food security for its 1.3 billion citizens and also supplied food grains to many needy countries during the COVID pandemic. Addressing the first working session of G20 on the issue of food and energy security in Bali, Indonesia today, Narendra Modi says, in the context of food security, the present shortage of fertilizers is also a big crisis. He said that today's fertilizer shortage is tomorrow's food crisis, for which the world will not have a solution. PM Modi urged the world leaders to make a mutual agreement to keep the supply chain of both manure and food grain stable in the world. Talking about the India efforts on food security, PM Modi said that India is promoting natural farming for sustainable food security and repopularizing nutritious and traditional food grains like millets. He also said millets can also be a solution to global malnutrition and hunger, urged the world leaders to celebrate the International Year of Millets with great enthusiasm next year. Highlighting the other crisis, Prime Minister Modi said climate change, COVID pandemic, events in Ukraine, all of these together have created havoc in the world. He added that global supply chains have been devastated and there is a crisis of supply of essential goods in the whole world. The Prime Minister said we should not shy away from accepting that multilateral institutions like the UN have failed on these issues. He said all of us have also failed to make suitable reforms in these issues, and that's why today the world has more expectations from the G20. Touching upon the issue of Ukraine crisis, Narendra Modi said the world must find a way to return the path of diplomacy and ceasefire in Ukraine. He added the onus lies on our shoulders to craft a new world order in post-COVID era. He said the need of the hour is to show a concerted and collective resolve to ensure peace, harmony and security in the world. Speaking of India's presidency of G20, PM Modi assured the world leaders that when the G20 meets in the Holy Land of Buddha and Gandhi next year, India will give a strong message of peace to the world. He said India's energy security is important for global growth and the world should not encourage any kind of restrictions on energy supplies. The Prime Minister said India is committed towards clean energy and environment, and by 2030, half of the world's electricity will be generated from renewable resources. He added that the sustainable supply of time-bound and affordable finance and technology to developing countries is essential for an inclusive energy transition. In conclusion, PM Modi said during the G20 presidency, India will work for a global consensus on all these issues. Moving on, Spanish film director and writer Carlos Saura will be conferred the Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award 2022 at the upcoming 53rd edition of the International Film Festival of India at Goa. The announcement was made by the Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting, L. Murugan, in New Delhi yesterday. Addressing a curtain-raiser press conference ahead of the 53rd International Film Festival of India, the minister said, the international section is an important and focused area of this time, and more than 180 films have been selected to screen at the festival. The minister informed that a children's film package suggested by UNICEF has been introduced for the first time in IFFI and which would include the screening of about 7 films. The 53rd edition of the International Film Festival of India is set to be held between November 20 and 28, 2022. According to the official statement, the International Film Festival of India has also announced the lineup for its Indian Panorama segment, in which several feature and non-feature films will be showcased. Moving on to the sports news, Bunty Chongtham of Manipur bags gold medal in single women's lawn tennis in 2nd Northeast Olympic Games 2022 held at Shillong, Meghalaya. Bunty Chongtham wins the gold medal in a super tie break against Namrata Das of Assam by scoring 3-6, 6-4 and 10-7. Bunty entered the final match by beating Eva Raj Sa of Assam with 6-4 and 6-1, while Namrata Das of Assam also entered the final match by beating Justina Borgohain of Assam with 6-3 and 6-3. The 2nd Northeast Olympic Games started on November 10th and will conclude on November 16. Assam bags highest number of gold medals of 41, followed by Manipur with 36 gold medals. Youth Affairs and Sports Minister yesterday announced the National Sports Awards 2022. The awardees will receive their awards from the President of India at Rashtrapati Bhavan on 13th of this month. Table tennis player Sharath Kamal Achanta has been chosen for Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award. Arjuna Awards will be given to 25 sportspersons including Sema Punia, Lakshya Sen, Nikhat Zareen, R. Pragnanandha, Deep Grace Ekka, Sushila Devi, Sagar Kailas, Ofhalkar, Om Prakash Mitharwal, Vikas Thakur, Manasi, Girish Chandra Joshi, among others. 5 coaches have been chosen for Dronacharya Award in the regular category and 3 coaches in the lifetime category. Dhyan Chand Award for Lifetime Achievement in Sports and Games will be given to 4 sportspersons including Ashwini Akunji C, Dharamveer Singh, BC Suresh and Nir Bahadur Gurung. National Sports Awards are given every year to recognize and reward excellence in sports. Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award is given for the spectacular and most outstanding performance in the field of sports by a sportsperson. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to email address info@elitv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Curtain raiser event for Manipur Sangai Festival 2022 held at Kangla Western Gate. CM Biren flags off Sangai Run. Health Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan launches State Tele-Manas Cell. Eight dead bodies found till so far in a stone quarry collapsed in South Mizoram. PM Modi addresses first working session of G20 on food and energy security at G20 summit in Bali. And Bunty Chongtham wins a gold medal in women's single tennis. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day ahead.